Yeah, 77 is a bad area. It's a lot of left, right, so
Welcome back.
the dish has some trouble to keep up with the satellite position.
Auf den Kameraaufnahmen sahen wir, wie Ethan Ross ganz allein das Geschäft betrat und sich ein Handy kaufte. Wir nehmen an, dass es ein 3 Tage altes Vorgängerhandy in dem Müllcontainer war und sich dann ein neues besorgt. Wir haben die Transaktionsdaten der Supermarktkasse dazu benutzt, um den Daten der Handyverfahren zu ermitteln. Den haben wir dann doch gemacht. Sehe ich das richtig? Der Mossad
Gianni unterstrichen System. Hallo nochmal. E-Mail-X 539. Bibliothek an Audiobook Recommendation.
Jo, hi Danny nochmal, genau. Recommendation, I would say take an audiobook, take a book what you know in Swedish, really good, and then take the same audiobook in German, so that will be way easier to go in the language.
Aber danach hat den Akku offensichtlich wieder entfernt und wir haben das Telefonsignal verloren. Zuerst sah das eine weitere Sackgasse aus, aber bei einer näheren Untersuchung stellte sich heraus, dass das Mobiltelefon nicht im Hauptterminal benutzt worden war. Stattdessen hat es sich aus einem Charterhangar gemeldet.
Yeah, that's the way I know the Twilight Zone, or the Twilight books from Stephanie Meyers. That's the story from Bella and Edmund Cullen, the vampires. I know the old books nearly forward, backwards. So, and then I go over and listen to them many times in English. And on this way, you can learn a lot of the language and of the phrases around Hindi language, where there are no real direct translations. We have a situation in German when a girlfriend stays extremely tight to you and holds always tight on you. That is what we call ein Klammeräffchen.
That is pretty smart.
So, Klammeräffchen is a monkey who holds extreme tight to you, but they don't have the name, English name directly for it. But the translation for it is spider monkey. So, and that is a point that I got over, listen from the German books, go over to the English books, and if you know it, the movie is running in front of your eyes, under the line, and you see in this moment, okay, that is a special translation for this part. Or another point, what the recruiter told us many years ago when I moved to Canada, that the best way is to learn a language besides this game with the known movies or books, that you listen to the daily soaps. Daily soaps on the English side, they are made on a part, let's say on the low English language part, that everybody, from a welfare guy to a high guy, will understand easy. So that's the same in German. In German, you have Lindenstraße, you have Cobra 11. That is, oh Jesus, 20-year-long running series. Now they canceled it from Autobahnpolizei. So from the interstate cops in Germany. And you will get it in Swedish and you will get it, oh Jesus, I think in 30, 40 different languages. It's a lot of action in it. Danny kennt wahrscheinlich auch Semir.
Haha, wow, plenty of listening material.
Yep.
Geheimnisse weitergab, die den Palästinensern ließen.
May I have to shoot the audiobook in the background.
Diani_O.
Oh, Dani hat das Schreiben verlernt. Sie kann nur noch Smileys malen. Come on. Was hast du angestellt die ganze Zeit? Hab dich ja schon Gott weiß wie lange nicht mehr gesehen.
X539. Where are you from Diani_O? Einschaltungszeichen, Einschaltungszeichen. Diani_O. Viele Sachen sind passiert. Meine Katze ist gestorben. Meine Mutter wurde operiert und so weiter und so fort.
Sounds like a stressy time.
I'm from Colombia. 3.
I can't remember really at the moment when you was the last time in the stream, but you know that I got a long hair there shown at the end of last year.
Diani_O.
Yeah, Danny, I don't know if you know that I got another Deschamps long hair at the end of last year, and that we changed last year our contract partner. I'm not working anymore for the, I don't work for the Indians anymore. I'm back to my Russian guys.
A Russian company in Canada. Interesting.
Oh, there's nearly everything here. Russians, Indians, Ukrainians. Come on, if you look around in many areas of Canada is multiculti.
Diani_O. I'm German teacher. X539. Reise Einschaltungszeichen, Einschaltungszeichen.
but I think Danny don't speak Swedish. So, no training lesson from Swedish to German.
I am accidentally learning German on Twitch because I have found so many nice German streamers.
Do you know Benny and Chris, CVTV, or what their stream name is? This Bavarian couple?
I'll teach you DW. Coyote Express-Boot sendet von unterwegs, kleine Verbindungsabbrüche sind daher leider möglich. Wir versuchen schnellstmöglich den Stream wieder on air zu liest natürlich nicht den Chat während der Fahrt, dieser wird ihm vorgelesen. Come join our Discord server. T0x539. No, we don't know when.
Yeah, they are pretty interesting. They are traveling around when they are off duty with a camper van that they built themselves. And yeah, there was a TwitchCon, and so they are visiting lots of interesting places. Then we have Nuli Live. It's another truck driver in the northern east side of Germany. Or we got Loco Moco. He is a Swiss guy who lives in Paraguay and has a supermarket there.
Diani_O, hahaha, ich kann Englisch und Deutsch und natürlich meine Muttersprache jeher, aber Schwedisch klingt kompliziert.
Komm Dani, du kennst doch bestimmt Ikea. Smørrebrød, knöksbrød, rocks, and what are the name of the furniture? So you see, you speak Swedish.
T0x539. Swedish is probably easier than German. And pretty similar.
In the German language, it starts already the
guy
crazy
in
game.
Paraguay I am already following, he is very nice.
Yeah.
Coyote Express-Boot, 6 Zuschauer, plus 3
On the German language, der, die, das. In English, the.
Diani_O, hahaha. T0x539. We will try to kill the people with the camper fun. Thanks for the recommendation. You speak Spanish in Colombia, right? At Diani_O. decided on a place to stop yet?
Nope, not yet. Copy. Front window. Get out there. Get in there. That's the camper round.
Oh,
But-
thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yeah, break. I will do roughly another 2 hours. Maybe 2.5. I have to see where I am by the time and what I have for driving time left. And what we got for option in this area then. And looks like this evening, maybe I'm thinking about tomato soup with some rice in it. Or I think I have some homemade pea soup still in the truck that I only need to reheat. So chase the microwave a little bit. Yeah, and next Highwayman Plaza, next fucking toll plaza. But I'm not sure. I think we have only 3 on this area here. Oh, and tomorrow I'm back in Canada. And not too late, so McDonald's will stay still open in the landing area. And Canada has McRib back.
Tomato soup with rice in it. Interesting. I don't think I have ever had that.
Why not? It's an easy game. We have here tiny cups. With rice in it, you throw them for 2 or 3 minutes on depends in the microwave to heat them up. Yes, I have a fridge freezer combination in it with a real separate freezer part. Then I got what we call a 3-in-1. This unit is a microwave, a stove, an air fryer in one unit. I got skillets here, so that is an electronic pan. I got my toaster, and I got a water kettle. So I can, under the line, I can nearly do everything in a truck. I have done salmon, I have done steaks multiple times here. So
Rice and tomato soup don't sound like they go together lol. Pasta is more common. But maybe I will try this now. Could be a hit.
you can throw rice in nearly any soup. So
You have almost everything except a shower and a toilet.
for the emergency, I can use the 5-gallon bucket and put a garbage bag in it as an emergency toilet. But don't worry, I'm thinking about a camper toilet or so. That makes on many areas makes the life a little bit easier. In some of the rest areas, I think that was the last one for today. Hey Danny, du bist so schweigsam. Yep.
Smart Action.
Yep, that's the last toll booth.
Coyote Express. LKW. Coyote Express _Rot. Are on the road with a 2023 Freightliner Cascadia DD 15.455 Pferdestärken Erreitschwierachselen A53 Verbriefer. Follow Express Eberspecher Hot Water Park Heather, Park Battery AC System, Galant 3 in 1 Microwave, Switch, Toaster, Skillet, Laserprinter, 2 Notebooks, 4 Kamera DVR, Garmin 46 Dashcam, 32, TV with IPTV, 23 kW Generator, 3 kW Tourist.
ELD is this electronic logbook device.
1 Tablet for 11, 1 von Navi etc., 1 USA und 1 Kanadien-Schaltdrohne. Mylo X539. What is 8? Diani_. Ich bereite gerade einen Unterricht vor.
Ah ja. Unterrichtsfrage in Deutsch. Wo ist Adolf Hitler geboren? Weil er ist kein Deutscher. Oder war kein Deutscher. Das ist jetzt die Frage. Gehört das zu History, zur Geschichte oder gehört das doch zu Deutschunterricht dann? Thanks. What is your first name? By the way, and yeah, about German.
Mylo X539. That makes sense.
Yeah, what was the other game about German language or German history? Adolf Hitler. He wasn't a German. He's not born in Germany. But he fucked up Europe.
My first Name.
Yep. We call you Hox or so, that doesn't sound nice. If you don't give me your first name, I must call you Smørrebrød.
You can call me Sophia if you want, but Smørrebrød is a nice thing to include.
So it's a female, not a male. Nice to meet you, Sophia. Sophia, it's an important part out of the movie Illuminati. Was it Illuminati? Robert Langdon, the professor. Let me think about it.
Diani_. Hallo Sophia. Mylo X539. In These Modern Times in Suche der Armeniment Holt Sophia Tulu.
No. The movie what I have in my head with Robert Langdon, that goes back in the history to the assassins and
Hello Dani,
to the Rose Line.
Einschaltungszeichen.
And there was a crypto unit with wheels on the outside where you can set up names, and the guy who make it used the name of the stepdaughter as a password for it, and her name was Sophia, so the short version was, the short version was, no, it is Sophia. And there's two ways to write it, one with F, one with PH, but he has it with the F. What was the name of the freaking movie? One part, it is playing in Europe, in France, and so, and no, that is not the part with the assassin. The Louvre, the Mona Lisa. It's an extreme known movie. The daughter of the head manager from the Louvre, she was working for the French police in a special unit for cryptograms. And some guy comes in the Louvre and kills this guy, and Jesus. Dan Brown is a book writer of it. Komm, Dani, helf mir mal.
The Da Vinci Code.
Yes, right. You're right, Da Vinci Code. You are absolutely right. Yeah, I got so many different books, audiobooks, movies in my head that is sometimes crazy.
Diani_O. Ich heiße Diana, aber es gefällt mir Diani zu hören. 3.
In Germany, we have a dessert. It's already dessert in a small cup, and it has whipped cream on top. And the name of it is Dani plus Sahne. So that means Dani with whipped cream.
Mylo X 539. AOK Einschaltungszeichen. Nice to meet you.
And I think Danone is a German company who make it. Denn eines Tages kriegen wir euch doch. It means one day we get you to our desserts.
What is your first name? At Coyote Express.
It is written so many times in the chat. Fred.
Mylo X 539. I want to try this desert. Coyote Express. 3.
You get it as a chocolate pudding, as vanilla pudding. I don't know how many different kinds they're made or if they're still on the market. I left Germany 17 years ago already.
Mylo X 539. I have missed it somehow. Fred is a good name, Pete.
Yeah, and it is only Fred, so it's not a short version on my side. It is just Fred in the paperwork.
17 Jahre old.
Yeah. I moved in 2007.
Mylo X 539.
17 years ago, I moved to Canada. From the age, I'm just a little bit over. So, hard right turn, go over the bridge, and then a stupid bad long left turn. Follow up by another hard right.
Haha, yes, means you are at least 25 years old, maybe low.
When I moved to Canada, I was already working for many years on a truck. It's possible that the stream will jump out for a second here about this many turns.
Pretty cool bridge.
And now Dani has to jump in front of the camera, put her live stream on, and then she must dance for us the Charleston, because Charleston is the next big town in line. So long left done. Come Sissie, go. Komm, geh.
Coyote Express _Rot, 3 Zuschauer, minus 3, Wecker 1 Stunde 23 Minuten 29 Sekunden.
Doop, 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 doop.
Mylo X 539. August, Wien _Rot. Diani_O, nein, aber meine Schwester ja.
Hey, who is your sister?
Mylo X 539. Haha, Same hier. He don't stream, but my sister does at Diani_O.
My stepdaughter, she is streaming sometimes when she is not busy with making decals and stickers. And now we are not in Washington, D.C. That is not the Capitol on the left side.
Her marking sounds like a fun creative hobby. P.
It is not really hobby, it is business. Or she make special drawings from cars, pickups and so.
OHH sightseeing.
Yep. Interstate going directly along downtown here.
Oh, interesting.
What's going on under the trailer from Cardinal, the guy in front of the four-wheeler here? There is something wrong.
What way will you cross into Canada?
Buffalo. First you have to figure out at the moment what's going on with this Cardinal trailer.
When you refer to our cars up here, wheeler too.
Looks like it is only the support springs who's hanging down in the middle of the trailer who is making the sparks.
The bike is a two-wheeler with limited cargo capacity. So you don't see the sparks.
No, it's only a short point, it's probably too short to get it by the camera, and it is directly behind this red and white lane. Yeah, by the position, probably the springs for it. In front of the axle. Yeah. in heat logistics. That's the problem, that you can't reach the skies directly. But that's not too bad, it's not a danger. Yeah, you got airline. You can move the trailer axles roughly 2 meters to the front or to the back in a slider. So, and the airlines for the brake system, they are pulled up from the ground to a higher point when it is completely in the front, that they don't touch the ground or so. And yeah, looks like this spring is broken off from the body of the trailer, from the lower area, and the tips are sliding over the pavement. So that means that the airlines are still 30 centimeters above the driveway, the pavement. So no real risk, no danger. Looks a little bit crazy when the sparks flying, but there's some other parts where can we make the same sparks and can be come up to a dangerous situation while driving. So if we come to the point that it will be a danger part, then I will see that I can get him stopped and pointed out what's going on. But nope, everything is okay to run.
Is there a way to use the LGHTS to communicate so things to other driver? Like blink twice or something?
One point is, but not all driver has it, the CB radio, and then you can use your horn that he look at you, and then you can give him some hand signs or so, or just case of emergency, if it is a really dangerous situation, beside calling the cops, go in front of him, put the four-way flashers on, and slow him down and get him over to the emergency lane.
Looks like maybe the doggy can fail.
Oh, not really failed, it turned around. 1 second. But nobody is there, both are in my bed. Should be back in a second.
Okay.
Yeah, I use old cell phones as cameras, and with this software I have the option that I can go on the IP address of the software on the phone and current the zoom level in it and so. No doggy there? Come on, let's try. Go on a higher zoom level. Let's see what he is showing then. Okay, this angle you can watch in the water bowl. So let's go back to zoom 0. Creek. Oh, if they make here the tupper dishes.
He was thinking so that the camera won't get burned on the radiator or something.
No, the camera is mounted on the top side from the fridge, and there's behind the camera on the fridge I got a shelf there, or a small basket for some items. So that was the basket from the side.
Looks like they have a good view of the road from that spot.
Yes, I kicked the passenger seat out, and I got a shelf in there. So up on the top, that is where the doggies can stay over daytime, and then if you go down a little bit to the front, that is where the laptop is, where the streaming software is running on it. Below there's a slide out with a laser printer and some storage. So and then they have what I call a bridge from the shelf to the bed, so they can run back and forth all the time when they like. And the other point is they have a ramp from the bed down to the floor, so they can move around a little bit and roam around on daytime. But Dachshunds, that's a breed that love to sleep 24 hours a day. But they know exactly normally the time when it's time for breakfast or supper. Or for the other stuff, they know it exactly. Or they let you know when they need to get out. Normally we have a decent time frame that I say, okay, all 3 hours we make a short stop for them so that they can go out for potty. And yeah, sometimes it doesn't fit to their schedule. So, and when we was out and before the next stop and they need to go out and it's important, then they let me know and I will stop for them. Yep, Mylo is sneaking around on the ground. Snuggle up in my jacket now. Oh, Jesus. Someone got a fresh copy for me? Go in this other freaking trick.
OFC, those are the most important times of the day.
Food. Always food.
Zuschauer, -1 Wecker 1 Stunde 43 Minuten 51 Sekunden.
May I have to train Mylo to bring me a new bottle of water from the back. Yeah, I'm looking a little bit beside about the night parking. What's up, Mylo? Come. You have your extras gone. Everybody's sleeping now?
Mylo X 539 Aare Drivers Driving Cylindrical Metal Looking Trailers Specific Type of Truck Driver.
No. You drive here nearly everything. This flat metal on roads. That is most time on an open deck trailer because you have to tie it down with chains and everything. We don't have this tied down hookups in the dry vents or so. make a try here in Ripley at the truck stop next exit if I get a parking there. If not, I will go down a little bit more interstate to a rest area. And I have now 3 options. I think it's enough for today what we have done on miles.
Easy, so besame 3 was ken 3 Pro-Kuden das basically.
Yeah. There's no update from the parking situation for this truck stop here. Where I like to go. So we will see. Yeah, the last updates for here are 2 hours old. At this time of the day, that is great. Oh, Jesus.
Interesting.
Try to look in from here, but I can't really see how it looks like.
How many miles have you driven so far today?
I would say 900 kilometers.
Wow, that is about twice as far as I have ever traveled in one go in a car.
Garbage. Box in it. That doesn't look good. Dropped trailer. This is fucking idiot already parked in the driveway to the fuel pumps here. Blocking off the ramp nearly to the bypass here on the scale.
Looked like there was a free spot next to the green truck.
Nope. Nope. Nothing free.
Are there places where you can book a spot before you arrive?
Yes, but yeah, they are the most time 20, 30 bucks or so. Let's check the other side.
Route Express-Boot sendet von unterwegs, kleine Verbindungsabbrüche sind daher leider möglich. Wir versuchen schnellstmöglich den Stream wieder on air zu liest natürlich nicht den Chat während der Fahrt, dieser wird Ihnen vorgelesen. X 539. Free Spots are the best spots.
Yep.
Route Express-Boot. Come join our Discord server.
I will try to see what's going on here on the left side on the spot. And if there's nothing, I'll go back on the road. There we go, another couple of kilometers down.
X 539. Hey look, your boat message has your name in the blue, im so unobservant.
Yes, that is what I mean before. Let's see if we can stop there beside the flatbed. Acting like an idiot, masterclass.
One plank truck and one stramme looking silver tube truck.
30 minutes, we got another couple of options. And we have way enough drive time.
Crossing my finger, there will be a spot in the next split.
Yeah, I'm not worried.
Spot.
I can stop, I can go. I have another 2 hours drive time if I need it. So I have in a half hour a bigger rest area here on the highway. Then 1 or 2 exits later, there is a McDonald's with a truck parking. Then there's a small pilot truck, but I think he will be packed like this one's here. But there's a couple of options.
What would you do if it was raining? You had very little drive time left.
We have an emergency option on the ELD to get what's called safe haven, but I don't have to use it normally. I know my areas where I'm going, and yeah, like today I start a little bit earlier to look around here, and yeah, here on this way there are not so many bigger towns where you have maybe an option by a shopping mall or so. And then with shopping malls you must be careful, because some of them they will kick you out. Okay, I got a shopping mall.
Did you always drive the same size truck or have you had both smaller and bigger ones?
I start from transport rents, and then I go up step by the sizes over all the years. Hey, the microphone comes down.
Sorry for the interruption.
microphone is back. Yeah, sorry. When the microphone falls down, it lost the connection to the Bluetooth network. So now everything is hopefully back. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that, to find a position for the microphone, it's not the easiest ones. You need to find a balance between a position where it's not bothering you while working and a position under the line where the voice is still coming on a pretty good part over. So here over the software I have the option to adjust a little bit the sound of the voice and can raise the volume or so a little bit if it is not loud enough. Roughly 30 miles, a little bit less to the exit where the McDonald's and the Walmart is, and the rest area will be earlier. Great. Parking situation on the rest area. Last update 3 freaking days ago. Duct tape. Duct tape is what they call it here in North America. In Germany, we call it Panzer tape. So, lots of people make jokes about it, but for emergency repairs or so, keep some stuff together. It helps good out. But Jesus, yesterday I got still 22 degrees Celsius. Now I have 0 in freezing warning.
Is McDonald's your favorite place to eat?
No, not really. Not really. Fast food is more for me emergency food. One for my childhood is a special the McRib, and they don't have it many times here in North America. So if they have it, you must run in and see that you get some of them. So that is what I keep for tomorrow back in mind.
Wie voll ist Silver Tape?
Yeah, duct tape, silver tape. They have a lots of different color options on this one here. Or Gorilla tape. That is a little bit the higher price one, but the glue is stronger. Ach, dann Anni, da du ja gerade den Unterricht vorbereitest, wie heißt das denn? Der, die oder das gerade Kurve? Falls uns Dani überhaupt noch da ist.
Hard to know what bouquet of clothing to put on when the temperaturas are so different between the morning and the evening.
No, two different complete areas. I was down in Florida, and now I'm over 1,000 kilometers back in the north, back to the direction winter country. But this year the winter was pretty lazy. Besides that, Nova Scotia got hammered last weekend. They get 5 feet or 150 centimeters of snow. I like to joke always around, that's the reason why we have these big sleepers in the trucks, because you have to keep always from your swimsuit to the deep cold Arctic suit with you. So you must be prepared always for all temperatures. You can pick up in the winter time up in northern Alberta or Ontario stuff, and you have minus 40 there, then wind chill on top, so we are talking about sometimes minus 50 degrees Celsius. Then you travel 3 days down straight south, you're coming down to Texas, maybe Mexican border, and you have plus 40 or so. So you have 80 to 100 degrees Celsius difference in 3 days. That is crazy.
Yes, must be hard to decide what to wear, Louis. Imagine the shorts felt like a good idea down south, but later in the day it is too cool.
Oh yes. One nice point is if you are in northern Ontario, that is what we call a dry cold. So there's not so much water in the air. And I have it happen in the middle of the night. I was parked, I was sleeping, I woke up. I parked on a tiny place in the middle of nowhere. And I jumped under the line just in the underwear and in a shirt, in a t-shirt out of the truck. Just slip in the boots, go to the tree, make a pee, go back in the truck. Okay, was maybe a little bit chilly outside, so I put the ignition on that I can see on the truck what's the outside temperature. Fuck, minus 22 degrees Celsius or so, but it doesn't really feel so cold because it's a dry cold.
Crazy differences in temperature.
Yeah.
How often do you go that from north or south?
I'm lucky I don't do those runs anymore, really. So we are running more here the mid area, so you stay nearly in the same temperature level. I wasn't for a long time down in Florida, and I will see. It's a little bit training for your blood circulation. Yeah, good evening for everybody who comes new in the stream. We are on I-77, somewhere in West Virginia, heading northbound, direction Cleveland, via Buffalo, New York, back to Toronto, Canada tomorrow. So, wer sich da noch im Nachtstream mit angeschlichen hat, okay, goes back to 2 viewers. Die Almost, die schnarcht schon bestimmt so laut auf, vorm Fernseher.
Wow, temperature to wake up to in the middle of the night.
Yeah, you didn't really feel it. That was a joke on it. So it feels pretty normal. And it doesn't really feel that you are already so deep in the minus. Inside of the truck there was a heater on, so that was normal temperature. There he is.
Naechster Express Unterstrich-Rot, 2 Zuschauer ist Live-Wecker 2 Stunden 25 Minuten 26 Sekunden. Mylo X 539 G, Voice with Wind is not first.
Yep. Oh, that's fine. I know what you're talking about, so don't worry. Yeah, tomorrow morning we have roughly 2 hours to go, then we are hitting the fueling spot, top up the tanks from the truck. Won't be a lot, but that is one of the not too expensive places on the way, so we will top up there to get fuel tanks. Clue what's going on after delivery. May my head dispatcher follow my suggestion to send me back to Florida. I don't know.
Do you ever meet the other drivers driving for the same company?
Sometimes, yeah. With the old company, we met us often. With this company here, the most of the guys are working for themselves and hiding. No, das würde passen. Achten, abladen, das laden, rüber. Yeah, I was looking at the moment in the calendar a little bit uh, because last week I learned on Thursday, Friday morning meat inspection in Buffalo, and then going down for Monday morning to Florida. So that looks pretty good and working. Well, if they have the same run for me again, I will appreciate it. I will take it. Mr. Must coming in pretty soon.
Haha, antisocial nach.
What? Yeah. Some of the drivers, I don't know why, they don't realize on this behavior that the companies pull you over on the easiest way. But if you stay connected as a drivers, you will see ASAP if they start cheating also.
If you could not be a truck driver, what kind of profession do you think you would have chosen?
Second, teasing my dispatcher a little bit. So, if you could not be a truck driver, what type? I am under the line a trained cameraman and yeah, news movie cutter in the TV area. That is what I learned before I jumped on the truck sometimes. Looks like the guy ahead of me looks for the rest area too. Oh, another rest area in 20 miles. We will see. I get in. There's already one parked on the exit. One stopped stupid in the middle. I hate the left shoulder.
Oh really? That sounds like a pretty unique background. How come you got into driving trucks?
I start under the line with the bigger trucks in my army time, and then after my army time I was working for a local shop with a transport van as a delivery guy. Then I jumped over for the same company, moving equipment between the different stores. So yeah, and then I jumped up between different companies, different sizes. Every time when I change companies, I go to the next higher step. So under the line, I can say I learned the trucking business from the root, from the bone up, and I drove so many different kind of trucks, different engines, transmissions, setups by the axles, by the units, and still I can jump from a tractor trailer over to a truck with a 20-foot box on it, and then with a dolly and trailer behind it. So it needs the most time a couple of minutes, and then I can adjust by steering to the setup of the trailers and so. And I love this life. I don't do trucking for the paycheck. Trucking is for me a lifestyle. I love this job. I try so many times to start working back in an office, in a warehouse or somewhere else, and latest after 3 months I was back in a truck. The nice part in trucking is if you have an idiot as a shipper or as a receiver, you see him maybe once a week, maybe once a month, maybe you see him only once in your lifetime, and he is history. If you're working in an office and the idiot on the table next to you, he is a plain idiot. You must, yeah, I love the sound. You must work every day with this guy. You don't have a chance besides changing the job. So that's another nice part in trucking. And come on, I see now 4 different continents. Norway, Sweden, Finland. I was nearly everywhere with a truck. Hey, if you like to see Germany, France and so, you have to pay for your travel. You have to pay the plane, you have to pay for the car and everything. I travel around, I see the countries, I see a lot of towns, and 90% of the stuff I do it with a truck, so, and I get paid for it. Nobody is parking on the scale? Are you guys scared? Oh, 70, this exit. I can see McDonald's sign already. Okay, McDonald's takes the exit right, then left is the first option. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. I can see. Let's try. It looks busy.
It is probably one of the best focus of jobs to truly save the world. Yes, I have a newfound admiration for the job.
Doesn't look too bad.
McDonald's. Yay. Me.
Yeah, they have a truck parking, so now I have to find the entry. Not this one. This one here. You have to swing pretty wide. I see already some green for the dogs. So that is one important part. I saw a spot between these guys here. Maybe there's a dropped trailer in. Maybe not. Yeah, that looks good. So let me get first this one done here. Good. Oh. We got the parking spot. Yep, enough room on both sides. I love it.
Volvo Mylo.
We got a good place. We got a nice place. So, you was asking how many kilometers we have done the day. Let's see what you say, what we have done on miles this morning. The morning when has a mistake in it. That.
Thanks for the stream, Roten. Have a good evening then.
102.40. Looks like we have done good miles today. Somewhere around 1000, what he tells me right now. Let me double check with a GPS. Get out of this one. Okay, this one would stay. Gleich Mylo. Los 20. Gleich.
It's already almost 3 Uhr morgens here. Crazy how fast the time passes in your stream.
I have to appreciate that you was here and entertain me on the run. So that makes my life a lot of time easier too. Come on, what's the name of this freaking place here? Come on. $660 around. $1,050 kilometers around that we have done today. So somebody is sitting here in my front. He needs to get out. So I keep you guys a little bit watching the parking lot. Quittchen. Sissie Maus. Yeah. And I have to go out first with the dogs now. So, thank you very much for watching the stream, for entertaining me. And we will be back in roughly 10 hours tomorrow morning. So guys, enjoy the night, sleep well, and hopefully to see you tomorrow back. Bye. Thank you.